Hi, this is Gary, and in this video I'm going to show you how to order your home value, and we're going to go over the report that you will receive. There are a lot of ways to get to the page where you can get your home value. You can simply type in this URL right here, and it'll take you to the page, or you can click on one of these tabs within our website, or you may go directly there from an ad that you saw on Facebook or elsewhere on the internet. So I'm just going to go ahead and click this button, and it takes us to this page, and all you need to do is type in the address of your property, and the system is going to look at houses that have sold right around your house. The system grabs the data from the tax assessor's website, and it compares that to actual sold houses on the MLS in our area. I'm going to type in the address of a property that we are going to be listing in a couple of weeks, and you'll notice that it brings up a list of properties right here, and this is the property right here. So you click on the property, and then you're going to have to fill out some information. I'm going to go ahead and put the email of an account that I set up, and then I'll enter a name. And the last box asks you when you are thinking of selling. And so I'm going to just pick 1 to 3 months. If you're just curious about the value of your home, just click just wondering, and then click submit. And your report will be emailed to you within, usually takes about 30 to 60 seconds, and you'll have it. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at what you're going to receive in that email. All right, when you get your email, you'll see that it's from me, and it will say home valuation, and it'll have the address. So we'll go ahead and open that, and it'll greet you, and then here is the link to go to your CMA report. You'll see right here a home value range. This is a range of what houses sold for that are similar to yours. And you can see in this example, there's about a $35,000 difference. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. So click on the button, and you'll see that the first part is a map of where the property is. It will have your name on it, the address, a picture of me. There'll be a letter addressed to you from me, and my contact information. And this part right here is going to discuss what a CMA is about. This will help explain a little bit about that $35,000 difference that we talked about, and it goes into a lot of the details about how a CMA is comprised. It's important to remember that your CMA is done all by technology, and so it's grabbing all the similar properties around yours to get that home value range that we saw earlier between $410,000 and $445,000. The difference in CMAs that the technology is putting together for you and a CMA that I could put together for you is I would come in and look at the home and study every home that sold and would dial it into using comparable homes that are exactly like yours. But this is going to get you really close, and it's great for informational purposes. The next page is a map of where all the properties are. The purple one is your property. These red ones are closed properties, and the green ones are active properties. You can see that right there in the legend, and it'll show you what they sold for and what the square footage is, and bed and bath right here. The interesting part is that you'll see it's grabbing properties of all different sizes. And so when it gave you that home value range, it did only use properties that are similar to yours, but the technology is going to grab everything that sold in the last few months right here. So you'll see this one right here is probably a condominium just because it's so small, and I know there's some around there. Same with this one. Our property, this one right here, it doesn't show it, but I know that it's about 2,200 square feet. So I could look at this property right here, and it sold for $478, and so I'd be asking the question, is it similar to my house? And you can go down further and see that. So that's 1179 East Lodgepole, And it's actually the first one that came up because it is first on the list. So if it's a property down here, you'll have to go further down the list. But here is 1179 East Lodgepole, and it has a ton of detailed information, and it has all the pictures of the house, which is great information because you can look at this and you can tell they've got new floor coverings. It looks like the kitchen's been updated, etc. So if your home hasn't been updated in 20 or 30 years, your house may be at the lower range, in our example around 410. Okay, and then all the rest of the properties are here. At the end of all the detail from the properties that the technology brought up for you is some statistics about those properties, some information on how a real estate professional can help you further. One thing I'd like to add is when we were up in the area trying to compare a similar house, I'll go back up there. It didn't list the square footage of your house. If you don't know that, you can go to your county assessor. In Salt Lake County, you would search in a browser, Salt Lake County Assessor's Office, and you can go through that and you should be able to find the area where you can search for it, or you can contact me and I'll send you the link because we go into those websites on a daily basis to look for information. So we'll be happy to send it to you. But you know, if you're in Weber County, just Google Weber County Assessor's Office and you should be able to look around and find your square footage. So that's it. That's how you can get your CMA and use it with the technology. So that's an overview of the CMA. If you would like a more detailed CMA where we can take your exact property and look for other properties that are in the exact same condition and look at market trends and how buyers are presenting offers. For example, in the current market, it's 2021, and in this current market along the Wasatch Front, properties are receiving offers above list, and good listing agents are able to take those offers and build a little bit of a bidding war, and then the sellers can look at what's best for them. The highest offers, not always the best offer for a seller. It really depends on their situation. If you have any questions, we're more than happy to always answer them. So let us know. We'd love to talk to you. We are excited for people to have access to the newest technology to enable them to see actual sold data through our website. We hope you find it useful. We truly love questions, so please call, text, or email us anytime. And thanks for watching.